Hi everyone, I welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show. My name is Gunpreet Singh and we talk about Bitcoin, Metaverse, NFTs, everything on this show. What are my price targets? Are we going up or where are we going or what's happening with the Bitcoin market or what's the next move Bitcoin is about to do? Find out everything on this show today. So where we are heading, but before that, let's discuss what's been happening with the crypto world, the news. Well, we just had one of the biggest hacks again, and that this time around, it was Solana, one of the most renowned cryptocurrencies in the top 10. So Solana had a crypto hack, but what's happening to its prices, we'll figure out on that, and we'll see what's happening. But a lot of people have lost their money, and if you're connected to the Solana wallet or Phantom wallet, then I think you should disconnect your Phantom wallet. That's the easiest way to protect. And second, I have been again and again saying this, and this is so important for everyone to know. Put everything on cold ledger till everything settles down. But saying that the hack could happen at any given time, and the Solana hack has happened. A lot of people are losing their money, which is really sad. But unfortunately, this is what the market is. It's all about technology, and you would face these problems. These are the problems that are based in crypto sector. In the other world, we would have companies who do dealings in cash, and the papers show something else and the cash show something else. So that was a problem you had with the stock market. Now crypto market will have its own problem. Every market has its own problem. So there's not something that should not again make us not invest into this market, but we should be aware that these things do happen. And cold ledger, I mean, it's the best, and that's where all your assets should be, because this is hard-earned money. Now, talking about the Bitcoin prices, where we've been heading to. Last week has been a slow and steady week, 24,000. We've been back into the range now, again 23. So what's been happening with the prices and what price targets I've been saying? And I said that Ethereum will reverse at 1700. Why did I say that? And then it reversed, and getting back to 1700 also might be something that I think that Ethereum would get back to 1700 again now, with the consolidation being done. So, but saying that, let's jump into the chart. So before we jump into the Bitcoin chart, please do like, share, and subscribe. So getting into the charts, I also want to show you how the Bitcoin cycles have been, and what's the Bitcoin and where we are in this cycle. So we'll compare that also today, and we'll see where we are exactly. So pulling the charts up, well, this is where we are. So I mean, I thought, let me just do a comparison of the chart where we were. So if you see actually the previous cycle, or the old cycle of the Bitcoin, we topped at 19,715, which is approximately here. And then what happened eventually is, from there, the first step that we came down was here, which was again 11,000. Then we came down to, say, about, so let's say we came down to 10,000. So from 20 to 10, and then from 10 we came down to about approximately, let me go closer to this, about 6,000. So approximately 50% downfall we've been having. And then how this, and after this we had this, and then this, and then this, and this is how it's been going. And this is, so now do you see a pattern in this? And this is where it started to drain down again. Now look at the pattern here. I'm just going to erase all the lines here. Now this pattern that we're seeing, so we started making, after 6,000 we made a high of 12,000, which was again a 50% jump. Then we came down to another 6,600. Then we made a jump to 10,000, then to 6,000 again, and then to 8,000. So 6,000 acted as one of the biggest resistance actually, or support. And so 6,000 was where the price was always jumping back and then going back to 10,000, and then from here 8,000, and then it went on to make lower highs, and eventually this is where we went, and this is the low that we created around 3,000. So from 20,000 we went down to 3,000. Now getting back to where we are today. So getting back to where we are today, we'll probably just do that. And now this is where we are. This is where we topped, which is around 69,000. Now around 69,000 is where we topped. Now where did we, why I say 14,000 is like the bottom of the Bitcoin is, there's a reason behind it. It's not just a general figure I've been saying. So this was around 70,000. Then we came down to, somewhere around, this was the, this was one step around 40,000, which was another, 45%. And then we came down to 25 and then to 17. So we've come down basically from 70,000 to 70,000 to 17,000. Now I see this, according to the previous cycles, we might jump up to say another 50%, which is 34,000, but I think around 30,000. That's still a scenario that I see that's been happening. And what's been happening right now with the Bitcoin, let's check that out, because the scenario right now, what I see in the Bitcoin market is that we're actually in a channel. Now let me draw this channel for you where we are. So if I actually, let me draw the parallel channel, and then, so I want to draw it from here. I mean, if we draw the channel slightly exactly at this level, and to this level. So this is what I think where we are right now. And if you see this channel, we've been bouncing off this channel really nicely. And this is where I think we are. And 25,500 is where I've been saying that I think that this is where we're going to be reaching. 20% of the chances would be that we reach around 28,000. And that might just be a spike and then again back down. Now, what does it mean by saying back down? Because I think then we will see something like I showed you in the previous cycles. This is what we are going to see once we are down with it, because I personally believe that this is it. So 17,000 for me would be something like what 6,000 did. And if you see, we were holding on to 6,000 for the longest period of time. And let's draw a trend line here. For the longest period of time, we had been holding around, 6,000. And so if you see, actually, we've been holding 6,000 ever since. And this is the line that we had been holding. So around 5,500 or 6,000. And when we came down, we had a move around another 50% down. And this is where I believe that we are right now. And 17,000 would be something like that I think would be where, because it was the all-time high of the previous cycle, or 19,000 was actually the all-time high of the previous cycle. So I think 19,000 is where that we'll be holding for a longer time. And that's why I say that we might make the the bottom in October, November, but right now I see we're going to around 25,000. So this is where, so I mean, we've been in this channel ever since. I mean, you see here, we touch here, we bounce back, we touch here, we get rejected. This is what has been happening. There's not much happening with the market right now. So this is what has been happening. We're in this line, and I think this is 25,500 is where we might be touching very soon. And then once we touch that, we're going to get a rejection back. And that is exactly what has been happening. And that is why I have said 25,500. And because of the hype, we might just go up to 28,000. So that's what I think that we might go up to. And so this is, and actually, if you see this is also, so, I mean, so charts don't, usually lie. It's about 80% is based on probability. If we actually draw a trend line here, we're pretty much on cards for 25,500. So we are, so this is the resistance support here, which is around 25,200. So 25,500 is what I think is actually the kind of resistance we are going to be seeing. And then once we touch that, we're going to be coming down. But for now, I think 23,400, we have another 10-15% to go up. And this pattern that you see over here, that's being made, is again a bullish pattern. So right now we're making a bullish pattern. This is not a bearish pattern. So I think we're going to go up, and then this is 25,500 is my target for now, and that is what has been happening. Let's check out what happened with Solana today. No, I mean, Solana has been like, the funny part about Solana is that it's after this hack also. I mean, I've never seen something like this, that after the hack, it went down to about, say, $37, and it's not dumped at all. And it's been a huge hack on Solana. So people aren't selling Solana. And I mean, it's something that I will not invest right now till the time this hack settles down, because you really got to be cautious about, where the Solana market is going. So for me, Solana is right now not something I would invest in, and I would stay away from it because of the hack. So let it settle down. I mean, you have ample opportunities in the market that you can get into, and I don't think Solana is really the thing that you should get into right now. So, and what's happening with Ethereum, I mean, I did tweet that I'm going to take profits off around 1700, and I have taken profits off around 1700. Will I get back into the trade? I don't think so. It's too risky for me to get back into the trade. We might go up to 1800, but then 2000 would be the resistance for Ethereum. And so for any case, if it reaches 2300 and that reaches within few days, I am going to be taking a short, and it would be a really good price target to take a short on. But for now, I'm not getting into Ethereum back, because I think Ethereum was around 850, 1000, and it's just gone up to 1700. So I think it's a 100% rally we've already seen in Ethereum. Saying that, we haven't seen that 100% rally in a lot of other altcoins. So ADA we haven't seen, DOT we haven't seen. So I'm holding some of them to actually go up and then sell them. Again, it's not a long-term hold at all for me. It's just, I'm just holding it for, few days, or maybe just a week or two maximum, and then just to sell it off as soon as I hit those targets. So, so that is what has been happening with the Bitcoin market. And we have very interesting videos coming up now. And so those videos will be actually telling you, I mean, how India sees crypto and what's the progress that we see in India happening. So stay tuned with us. Do subscribe if you want to get regular videos, notification on them. So do subscribe, like, share, comment. So this is what has been happening with the Bitcoin market. We have been consolidating, because all these patterns that I've shown you were consolidation patterns. And I see 14,000 as the bottom of the Bitcoin for now, which should be in October, November. But again, please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all based on probabilities, and the charts are telling me that it is probable that we might see those downfall, because longer time frame, we are still bearish. So Bitcoin longer time frame, I don't see anything that is still bullish for me. But yes, short term, I told you we're in that channel, and we might see it reaching on the top of the channel. So it's always good actually to take a short on the top of the channel and probably a long at the bottom of the channel. So any one that it touches, I might be doing that. And for me, it's still showing bearishness on the chart, and on daily also, if I see, actually we're still somewhere bearish on the charts. So it's not something that I'm too bullish on, but short term, I think you can expect 25,500 very soon. So 25,500 and then 28,000 maybe. So that's my short-term target for Bitcoin, and after that, I think be ready for a very volatile Q2. You will have a very very volatile Q2, and the prices would just be very volatile. But keep some liquidity aside. Liquidity is the king in a bear market, and you will get these opportunities every 2 or 3 months coming your way. So don't miss those opportunities. So just for those opportunities, keep that liquidity in hand. And I hope you all are enjoying the content, and this is all for today. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next videos. Take care. Bye bye. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show.